What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Blades with Bill. Today we're gonna do a full review on the Vosteed Raccoon. Go over some of the specs real quick first. We have a 3 1/4 inch blade. We have 4.36 inch handles and a weight of 3.39 ounces. It is a button lock. We have, this version is a black micarta. They come in black, green, and blue micartas. Well, they did. They're sold out currently. We'll get into that later. You have a not super deep carry pocket clip, but it is recessed and flat screws. The plate on the other side, just in case you want to switch it to a left carry. You have a lanyard hole and dual thumb studs that you can thumb flick or reverse flick. Very well. Knife is very smooth. Bought a set of calipers. Do things like check the handle thickness, blade thickness, that kind of stuff myself. So we have a 0.4, almost 0.5 inch or ½ inch thickness for the handles. The thickest part of the blade is 1 1/1400ths. Behind the edge, 15 thousandths behind the edge. Do a little size comparison. The Civivi Elementum and the QSP Penguin, both of which are shorter, both blade and handle. Spyderco Tenacious, and the Spyderco PM2. Now the PM2, you definitely get more handle. As far as blade goes, yes, it's longer, but not by much. The Tenacious, pretty much the same. The handles are about the same length, but your blade is just a little bit longer on the Tenacious. The last two we're going to do, the Hogue Deka and the Benchmade Bugout. And the Benchmade Bugout and the Raccoon and the Deka all have about the same length blade. Handles on these are aftermarket handles on my Benchmade Bugout, but they're about the same length as the Raccoon, and the Deka is just a little bit shorter. We're going to go up top, and I'll give you all my thoughts on it. Give you my full thoughts on the Vosteed Raccoon. Great knife. It's super smooth. I personally like the weight of it. It feels nice and sturdy and hefty in the hand, which is nice for me. It doesn't feel super dainty. So I like all that. I do have one complaint about this knife, which is the pocket clip. If you can see that. When I'm holding the knife, it lands right there on my pinky. And it's fine if I choke up a little bit, but then I got to be careful because that corner is nice and sharp. They didn't give you a huge choil, so you got to be careful choking up on it, which is fine. But like I said, if I don't choke up, then the pocket clip is just a little annoying holding it. If if I was to have them fix one thing, I would say find a way to get the pocket clip all the way to the back of the knife. If you have to do something different to give people an option for lanyard, whatever, so be it. But find a way to move the pocket clip all the way back, and that way when someone's holding it, it would actually land here and I wouldn't even notice it. The pocket clip would be absolutely perfect if it didn't, if that's not where it was. If it came all the way back, it'd be perfect. It really would. I have no complaints about this knife beyond that. I really don't. I mean, it's been great. Nice action. Like I said, I personally like the weight. It's not super heavy, but you do have full liners, but they are skeletonized, which personally I like. Again, it gives it a little heft. They are inset into the micarta, so you know, it's not thicker than it needs to be, like some knives where you have a full steel liner and then the micarta or whatever over it. So inset makes it to where you can keep it thinner, which is nice. And I mean, it's just smooth. It really is. The only other complaint that I would have is that, sadly, at the time of filming this video, it is out of stock everywhere. It is unavailable. Vosteed has already said that they will have more, but it won't be until March of next year, so March of 2023. So that's like 4 months from when I'm shooting this video, and the knife has not been out. I mean, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that, when this, for as long as this was out, before they sold out of it. I don't think they expected it to sell as well as it has. Oh, look at that. Let me hang on. But other than those two things, there's no complaints. The rest of the ergonomics of this handle is perfectly fine. I have no problems with it. Like I said, when you choke up, you do have to be careful because the edge of the blade comes real close. So if you're not careful, you are going to end up, and you got bigger fingers like I do, you're going to end up stabbing yourself with that corner. So for the most part, when I use it, I have a tendency to either hold it like this, to where my finger's back just a little bit from that corner, or I just go ahead and say screw it and live with the fact that it's a little bit uncomfortable on my pinky and cut that way. Because, like I said, it's the only thing that I have that's an issue with this knife. It's great. I would say pick one up if you could. If you find one on a secondary market, as long as they're not asking for stupid amounts of money for it, since it was a budget knife to begin with, pick one up. It's a great, great knife. It really is. I'm sure that they have other stuff in the works between now and March, so if they come out with something else, like I know they have the Thunderbird, but I'm pretty sure that's just about sold out everywhere. And I don't know if I think they're working on another knife, but I'm not sure what it is. I don't remember. So if you see something else from Vosteed come out, I totally recommend it. The quality of this knife is great. It really is. And I've had no problems. Like I said, I really don't know how else to put it. So if you get a chance to, check out something from Vosteed. And if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. And hit the bell notification so you get notified whenever I release a new video here on YouTube. You can follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Blades with Bill. I'm on Facebook as Blades with Bill, and I'm also have my own Facebook page, which is Blades with Bill. So feel free to follow me on all my socials. Like I said, subscribe to my YouTube channel here. And stay safe. Have a great day. Peace.